Good snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good!
Will be a swing by Kramer, kept alive by Jalbert. Lucas with the attack off the side of the block for the kill.
Gazette, he looks to go off guard, tucks back inside to the A gap, and he gets in for the touchdown.
Harrington, angle, off a touch, diving, Dunbar, holy cats, wow!
Starcevic in the shotgun play action, looking for a man, has him down the field to his brother Starcevic for the touchdown. It's 31 yards. Jake.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Thursday evening from downtown Fargo. This is our Irie Insurance pregame show where tonight it's a rematch of the 2023 Region 1 Volleyball Tournament Championship featuring the back-to-back state champs in Northern Cass squaring off with the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers. I'm Chase Miller with you from downtown Fargo tonight, and welcome to our pregame show again, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all, from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. For Northern Cass, the Jags at 6-1 on the season. Head coach by Angie Johnson here. Northern Cass won their tournament championship over the Labor Day weekend with wins against Kidder County, Medina, Pinger, Buchanan, Oak Grove. They also are able to defeat Oak Grove, Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, and Langdon area in the championship. Their one loss was to the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgewood. Then on Tuesday night, 48 hours ago, Northern Cass went up to Mayville in a rematch of last year's state championship and able to take down the Mayport CG Patriots 3-1. Well, for the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers, head coached by Michaela Hestel, on a mark of 3-2 on the season. They also played in the Northern Cass Invite, went 3-1 with wins over Midway, Minto, Hatton, Northwood, and Sargent County. They lost to Northern Cass in the quarterfinals once it got to tournament action. And 48 hours ago, Fargo Oak Grove also on the road up in Hillsboro, falling short in 4 sets to the Burros of HCV, 3-1. Last season, Northern Cass and Oak Grove met in the Region 1 Championship. It was close. It was a sweep for Northern Cass, but those were awfully close volleyball sets, and we'll see what happens here later tonight. When we come back, we'll let you know some of the new faces in the starting lineup who are gone from a season ago for both Northern Cass and Fargo Oak Grove. Take a look ahead, and we'll hear from both head coaches. When we come back, we'll let you know some of the new faces in the lineup this year and some of the players that have left due to graduation. That and more still to come ahead of the opening serve here tonight in downtown Fargo.
Job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
From routine checkups to advanced treatments such as same-day crowns and implants, Southview Dental Care offers personalized care that fits your needs. They are there when you need them most, offering emergency examinations with same-day treatment in most cases. Have a cold sore or canker sore? Southview Dental Care provides laser treatments to address these painful conditions. Schedule your next dental appointment at southviewdentalcare.com. That's southviewdentalcare.com. Southview Dental Care in Moorhead is your dental home.
As we continue here on our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. For the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers, a couple of players that are gone from a season ago, an all-region selection, and their setter in Taylor Christensen. Rachel Christensen, no relation, will be the setter this season for the Grovers for the sophomore, but Taylor Christensen, a very heady all-region setter from a season ago, is gone. Ella Olson and a host of other seniors here for Fargo Oak Grove. Some of the players that we'll talk about in the starting lineup here this season that are returning back from a year ago is Elena Foster-Dewald, this sophomore outside hitter, and also a middle and Maury Balmy. We'll talk about them with Peyton Downs and company a little bit later on. While for Northern Cass, gone is a couple of All-Staters in Josie Jensen, a first-team All-State selection, All-Region player as well for Northern Cass, and Ellie Lucas, a second-team All-Stater and All-Region player. Addie Rust, a setter, and a handful of some other seniors as well for Northern Cass that played some big minutes or big opportunities for Coach Angie Johnson as well. Some of the players back this year in the middle spot will be Addie Winterquest here, the senior middle hitter. Hayden Crockett back on the outside. Tesh Jalbert at the libero spot as well. Those are just a handful of the players that we will talk about here later tonight with Angie Johnson. This is the Region 1 opener for both of these clubs. Winner goes to 1-0 in the region. Loser drops to 0-1. Your out-of-town scoreboard tonight. Also in Region 1 play will feature Wymer Litchwood at Richland tonight. Kindred makes the short trek down the highway to Enderlin. Lisbon makes their way to Hankinson. And then you have Central Cass at Sargent County on YourLiveEvent.com. Down in Milner, we'll have the Squirrels and the Bulldogs for you here on YourLiveEvent.com with Nick Furch. A non-region matchup features Tri-State at Great Plains Lutheran of South Dakota, and the Maple River Raiders are idle tonight, so that's a look around your Region 1 play. When we come back after this, we'll get to our coaches' conversation, brought to you in part by DJ Coulter. Again, it's the Northern Cass Jaguars and the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers. Northern Cass beat Oak Grove back on August the 31st, part of their invitational 2 cents to none. We'll see what match number 2 has in store between the Jags and the Grovers. Back after this with our coaches' conversation. We'll hear from Michaela Hestalin in a moment, but first, we'll hear from Angie Johnson when we return here in Fargo.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As we continue on our pregame show here tonight, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance, it's now time to get to our coaches' conversation this evening between the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers and alongside Northern Cass. Join us as Angie Johnson, the head coach for the Jags here. This interview brought to you in part by DJ Coulter Agency. And Angie, for you guys, you win your home tournament to begin the season over Labor Day weekend. You go up to Mayport CG, a rematch of last year's state championship, able to pick up a match there and a win as well. So about 7 matches in so far this season, 6-1 record. What do you like most about your team early on this season here, Angie?
I think just our resilience to start off the season. Obviously, we're still trying to piece together everything, so a couple losses under our belt, either sets or matches, but I think we're just going to continue to keep learning from them.
Interesting, you go up against the Region 1 championship from last year with the Grovers and the state championship, so a revenge tour almost in terms of teams that are playing against you. But you saw Fargo Oak Grove last weekend over Labor Day, so what kind of does the McAllen Hestalin team look like this season compared to maybe prior years on the volleyball court here, Angie?
I think we're both kind of in the same boat. We're trying to fill a lot of roles. I think I have a little bit more returning than she does, but again, just new faces and big roles on the court and just trying to piece it all together as we start the season. So I think it's going to be a good matchup. Another
6-2, and we know we've talked about your setters in the past with Erickson, with Rust, and now you get Bosch to have an opportunity there to be a starter. What do you want to see from Paige kind of throughout the season here?
Just she's a little bit more quieter as a setter, but I mean, she leads by example really well, and she's every year that I've gotten to coach her, she's come a little bit more out of her shell. She's gotten a little bit more assertive with players, which is exactly what you need in a setter and a senior setter. So, and just telling those hitters what she wants them to run, taking control on the court, and then just being that good guidance to Macy and Emma, who are going to be those junior setters.
And you've had some really good middle hitters during your tenure here, obviously. So now Winterquist kind of gets to be that next one. So what do you want to see from Maddie's play? Similar question to the Page question from the setter spot, but now as a middle hitter, middle blocker.
Yeah, she's done a really good job stepping into that role too. Obviously, big shoes to fill, and she's finding out who she is as her own leader on the court, and just being able, she's expected this burden. So I think all summer she's been working on it and improving her game, being able to hit all those different kind of shots in the middle, and then obviously serving for us and playing a little bit of back row too.
I know it's only one match. It's still September. You got all of October before you finally get to November. But what would it mean to start with a region road win here tonight at Fargo Oak Grove and get to 1-0 in region play?
I think it would just help our confidence a lot. I mean, every year we come back and we're like, okay, we are a new group. We got to figure out who we are going to be. And obviously we know, like, we don't have to win every game to make it to go postseason, but it does help a lot. So just making sure that we're working on the things that we need to work on, taking care of our side of the court, and just trying to contain the other side.
Angie, as always, good to see you, and best of luck here tonight.
Thank you.
And again, Angie Johnson, head coach for Northern Cass, will continue on our pregame show after this.
Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
When it comes to keeping your home comfortable, Bears Home Solutions has all your needs covered. From expert heating and cooling services to top-notch plumbing and fireplace installations, their team ensures your home stays cozy year-round. Trust their experienced professionals to handle it all, efficiently, affordably, and with a smile. Ready to upgrade? Call Bears Home Solutions at 701-365-0365 or check them out on Facebook. Bears Home Solutions, where comfort meets excellence.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees.
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
As we continue on our pregame show here tonight from Fargo Oak Grove, it is Northern Cass against Fargo Oak Grove with the Region 1 opener for both clubs. Joining us now is Oak Grove head coach, that is Michaela Hestall. And this interview brought to you in part by DJ Coulter Agency. And Michaela, same question that I kind of asked Angie to get things off. You've played in a tournament. You've been able to get one volleyball match in so far this season as well. This is the second full volleyball match. So what have you liked from your club so far about, 5 matches in this year, Michaela?
I think we work hard as a team. We've had our ups and downs already, and every team's going to have that. But, they pick each other up, and we've really worked on that serve and pass game, and I've really seen some improvements throughout the few games and practices we've had.
You look at Northern Cass, what's similar, what's different from Northern Cass in previous years when you got up against an Angie Johnson club?
Yeah, super great program that Angie's running over there. They always bang balls, so no matter where they are, outside, middle, right side, they're a great offensive team and great defensive team, And I think tonight, if we can control that serve and pass game, it'll be huge for us.
What did you learn about your team in Hillsboro, 48 hours later to come up with a Region 1 opponent? Obviously, the Burros have just gotten a little bit better over the years up there, but what have you learned about your team that you're looking to clean up, and also maybe what was a good thing that you're looking to take with you here tonight?
I think we talked about being a better presence at the net. Our blocking wasn't as strong as it has been in the past years, or it had been in our tournament this past weekend. So being a better presence at the net, and then again, just that serve and pass game, controlling that is going to be huge for us.
The sophomore Elena Foster Dewald, what have you liked about her presence so far here this season?
Yeah, she's taken a big role for us this year. Last year she came up due to an injury, so it was kind of learning the role then, and this year she's definitely stepped up. had some big swings from us. That's always awesome when you rile up the team having those big swings, and I'm excited to see how she improves this year and what she can do for us.
What would a Region 1 win to open up the season in a rematch of the Region Championship last year mean for this club this season at home here, Michaela?
I think it'd be huge. I think it'd be a big confidence builder. We always have those ups and downs, and we always talk about, hey, confident. You are great volleyball players. You can do this. Be confident in your ability, and so I think that would be huge for us coming into it.
Michaela, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck throughout the rest of the season and tonight.
Thank you so much.
That again is Coach Hestall, and we'll continue on our pregame show after this here from Oak Grove.
Knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank Community Bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Dagelman Industries is proud to manufacture tough, high-performance equipment right here in North Dakota. From our industry-defining Pro-Till high-speed discs, bulletproof bulldozer blades, and our robust, heavy-duty land rollers, we focus on support and make the experience of owning a Dagelman unlike any other. Dagelman, engineered tough in North Dakota.
Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org, or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Those interviews again brought to you in part by DJ Coulter Agency. DJ Coulter Agency, your home auto, life, business, and farm insurance agency that wants a shot at your business. Go to djcoulter.com. Again, that's djcoulter.com. It's Northern Cass and Fargo Oak Grove. Taking a look ahead at what these two programs have in store after tonight for Fargo Oak Grove. They will be back in action on Tuesday here in downtown Fargo, hosting Tri-State for a Region 1 contest before making their way to Sargent County on Thursday. It's on September the 12th, a week from tonight. We'll have that match for you here on yourliveevent.com. Then they'll make their way to Valley City, part of the Valley City tournament on September the 14th. While for Northern Castle, look ahead for them. They will be hosting for their home opener in terms of Region 1 play, going up against the Warbirds of Wymer-Lidgerwood on Monday night. We'll have that game for you in Hunter. Then a little time off from Monday into September 17th. They will make their way to Tri-State, then back at home on the 19th against Kindred. We'll have the match against the Warbirds on Monday, and then their match against the Kindred Vikings on September 19th, both on yourliveevent.com. Northern Cast 6-1 on the season. This is their region opener for Fargo Oak Grove. 3-2 on the season. This is their home and Region 1 opener as well. Some other matches going on tonight across yourliveevent.com. Dan Gunderson up at the Spartan Dome with Fargo Shanley at Fargo North in EDC Volleyball. In Class B tonight, Central Cass at Sargent County and Milner with Nick Furch. Carrington at Thompson this evening up in Thompson with James Martins. Then you have Norman County East and Hitterdall at Ada Borup West and Breckenridge at Hawley tonight. That'll be with Kevin Kochman. So that's a look across yourliveevent.com. And then more high school football action tomorrow. Some intriguing games across the way. Simply go to our website, yourliveevents.com, or subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as we have North Dakota and Minnesota covered for you tomorrow night. Some games to make note of tomorrow. Northern Cass, Central Cass, a pair of 2-0 programs squaring off with each other. Tyler Euksted's club makes their way to Central Cass to go up against Tommy Butler and the Squirrels. Also in Region 1 Division A play tomorrow night, The Thompson Tommies, a rivalry game with the Burros of Hillsborough Central Valley on HCV's homecoming night. Lisbon at Kindred. Last season, Lisbon, you could argue, should have beat Kindred in Kindred when it came to football. The Broncos at 2-0, the Vikings at 2-0 as well. Mayport CG at Sargent County for 9-man football, and also for 9-man football, it's the Lobos of Lemoore Litchfield Marion going up against Maple River. So that, again, is our football games coming up on Friday night. That does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. When we come back after this, it's the starting lineups and the opening serve between Northern Cass, the back-to-back defending state champ in Class B, winners of 4 straight Region 1 titles, going up against Fargo Oak Grove, the last team to make it out of Region 1, not named Northern Cass. They did it in 2019, and they were the Region 1 runners-up from a season ago. It's the Grovers and the Jags. That does it for our pregame show. We come back, starting lineups and the opening serve from downtown Fargo here on your liveevent.com.
Phone Company provides a competitive wage and generous benefits package, including health, dental, vision, paid vacation, sick time, and retirement. Go to the website for more information, halsteadtel.com/careers. Position will remain open until filled.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
As we get you ready for the starting lineups here tonight between Northern Cass and alongside with Fargo Oak Grove. Northern Cass head coach by Angie Johnson, as the Jags will be out in their black uniforms, the gold numerals and lettering outlined in white outside of the libero here tonight in Tesh Jalbert. They'll go like this, the aforementioned libero and Jalbert, the junior at 5'7". From there, Hayden Crockett, a senior outside hitter at 5'9". Paige Bosch, part of the 6'2 rotation here this season, the starting senior setter hitter at 5'4". Addie Winterquist, the senior middle hitter at 6 foot even. Also from there, Olivia Olson, Liv for short, the junior outside hitter at 5'8". Faye Fury, the sophomore middle hitter at 5'10", and then Lauren Johnson, the junior at 5'10", also at a middle hitter spot. So Jalbert, Crockett, Bosch, Winterquist, Olson, Fury, and Johnson here for Northern Castle. The mark of 6 wins and 1 loss. This is their Region 1 opener. For the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers, head coached by Michaela Hesdall, out in their white uniforms with the Fargo Oak Grove, or that cardinal red, that little maroon, outlined in black here tonight for the Grovers. Aspen Jost is a junior libero. At the center spot will be Rachel Christensen, the sophomore. You have Taya Rosted, the junior middle. Peyton Downs, the senior outside hitter. Caitlin Swanson, a senior right side hitter. Elena Foster Daywald, the sophomore outside hitter for Dewald. And then Mari Bolmy, the senior middle as well for the Grovers. So one more time of Jost, Christensen, Rosted, Downs, Swanson, Foster, DeWald, and then Bolmy here for the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers. A mark of 3 wins and 2 losses. This is their Region 1 opener. Chase Miller with you tonight here in Fargo. It's the Grovers and the Jags opening serve when we come back.
Checkups to advanced treatments such as same-day crowns and implants, Southview Dental Care offers personalized care that fits your needs. They are there when you need them most, offering emergency examinations with same-day treatment in most cases. Have a cold sore or canker sore? Southview Dental Care provides laser treatments to address these painful conditions. Schedule your next dental appointment at southviewdentalcare.com. That's southviewdentalcare.com. Southview Dental Care in Moorhead is your dental home.
Northern Cass and Fargo Oak Grove here as we get you set on a Thursday night, the first full week of high school volleyball in the state of North Dakota. Kind of had that Labor Day weekend for some teams to get things going. Otherwise, they started on Tuesday night, such as Kindred hosting Grafton on Tuesday was both teams' respective season openers in a non-region matchup in which the Grafton Smollers went down to Kindred and able to sweep the Vikings. We'll keep you apprised of other matches going on across the region here tonight. It's football season opener as well, with the Kansas City Chiefs hosting the Baltimore Ravens. The MSUM Dragons back in action. It is a flurry of fall activities here tonight. Opening serve at 7:24 in downtown Fargo in this Region 1 matchup of the 2023 Region 1 title. Rematch is underway for the Grovers. They will go outside. Big swing on the opportunity there with Elena. Partially blocked at the net by Winterquist. Now pushed over on the third here by Crockett. Where did the Grovers go? They set up inside. Tip this one over with Bolmy. For Northern Cass, they will go outside here with Olson for the kill. Olivia Olson with the first point of the match here for Northern Cass as they draw first blood on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhbanknd.com. Northern Cass set to serve here as they will handle it with Reese Lavig, and that'll be a service error in the first points of the match for the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers. Teams talked about just, what a win would mean early on here in the region, as these two teams are not scheduled to meet for the rest of the year unless they were to meet in a tournament. As Winterquist able to come quickly. Nice little transition game there. Paige Bosch gets the assist. Winterquist gets the kill. It's now 2-1 in favor of the Jags. These two teams potentially could meet a little bit later on in the year in the Fargo Invitational, but other than that, it will just be their final match potentially of the regular season, as the first ace of the night also goes to Northern Cass here, as this will be with Winterquist. It's now 3-1. So Addie to the service line here, gets the last couple of points for the Jags. Peyton Downs, and we have a 3-1 we have on the score. It's 2-1. Service here with Winterquist. We'll have to double check that in a moment. This one is hit over for Northern Cass. They will have a chance with this one. Back set, Olson hits it down the line. The libero Jose is there. Here's a free ball over then. Loving, Bosch set outside. Crockett over the double block. Cross court for the kill. Crockett will get the point here. And it will be a 4-1 contest. We have it, but they have it 3-1 inside the gym, so we'll have to double check that in a moment. This one does get over the net. Peyton Downs with the side out opportunity to now make it at 4-2. Northern Cass, where will they go? They'll go back set here with Olsen trying to get over the double block. Mari Balmy unable to handle that one, and Olsen able to get the kill on the point here for Northern Cass. Point will be awarded here towards the Jags. On the scoreboard it is going to be 4-2, so pardon us, it'll be 4-2 Northern Cass. Service on the rotation will be with Emma Hubdenis here, the junior setter. For Oak Grove, they back set over the double block with the swing, as that one's going to be with Swanson. Crockett able to get that one over for the kill. And now they do give him the extra point, so now it will be 6-2. So we had it correct, so just making sure everything is good to go. Sometimes early on the season, making sure everything is proper here, as they did give now Northern Cass the extra point, and they will get an ace for the Jags on top of it. Hubdenis will get the ace, second one on the match here for Northern Cass, and there's a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you in part by our friends at Southview Dental Care in Moorhead. Back after this, Northern Cass up by 5.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Timeouts again brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care in Moorhead. Southview Dental Care, from routine checkups to advanced treatments such as same-day crowns and implants, Southview Dental Care in Moorhead offers personalized care that fits your needs. Schedule your next dental appointment at southviewdentalcare.com. That again is southviewdentalcare.com, and it will be the second service there of the match here for Northern Cass. This comes with Emma Hubdenis following the heels of an ace. As sometimes as a coach, Michaela Hestallen will call the timeout, able to get the side out back in her favor for the Grovers as they will head to the service line here with Brononsky. As this one goes into the back, Foster DeWald there is able to get it. Peyton Downs up and over the double block in a good spot and location for the point, as that one does go down eventually. As Peyton Downs is going to get her second kill of the match to make it now 7-4. Grover's back to the service line. Berneski. Reese Lavig with the dig. Fury gets it over on the third. Grover's with Christensen trying to get it over on the second, unable to do so as it goes into the net. Now it's 8-4 Northern Cass. Coming in on the rotation here for the Jags will be Lauren Johnson. She'll be both on that front line of the middle and outside hitter this season for Angie Johnson. Crockett to the service line. This one's going to scrape off the rafters, and Jost just able to muscle that one across after trying to play it on the second hit here, and a point towards Northern Cass. 9-4 Jags early here in set number one. Crockett, back left corner, good dig by the Grovers. Tipped over then on the third with Rosted. Fargo Oak Grove trying to throw the double block there after the tip by Hoyland, able to do so. Fury punches it across on the third. Christensen set here. They will go outside. Peyton Downs cross court. That'll go out of play. No touch. 10-4 Northern Cass. One of the better or longer volleys so far of the match early here in this first set of play. Northern Cass, Jose. Good pass to Christensen coming across on that slide. Down the line for the swing there is Rosted. And we're going to have a net violation on the aforementioned Rosted to make it 11-10. 4. Northern Cats jumped out early 1-0. Oak Grove tied it at 1 apiece, and since then it's been Northern Cats with the lead here in this first set of play. Crockett continues to serve. Coming on to play back row now will be Sophia Geiger, the junior here for the Grovers. Crockett goes right to the aforementioned Geiger. Christensen set, and getting this one over with the swing there is Rosted. Now Northern Cats with the dump and kill. Lauren Johnson picks up the point for the Jags. It's now 12-4. So far, we just haven't seen the passes maybe be as crisp as what Michaela Hestallen would like from an Oak Grove perspective. Well, for Northern Cats, outside of those 2 service errors, it's been a pretty clean game, but right on cue, there's the third here tonight as a unit. For Northern Cats, it's now 12-5 in favor on the road as Peyton Downs goes to the service line. Coming on to play the front will be Foster DeWald. Service here for the Grovers again with the senior in Downs. Downs, this one dug up by Tess Jalbert. Jalbert gets it over on the third, but out of play, and the Grovers get back-to-back points. High school volleyball tonight here in Fargo. Region 1 play between Northern Cats and Fargo Oak Grove on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Northern Cats doubling up the Grovers currently. Downs with the serve. Tess Jalbert with the dig. Into the back row, Crockett hits that one into the net. Point awarded here for the Grovers. So 3 consecutive points for Fargo Oak Grove, and again, a little bit of varsity experience mixed with some players in different roles this season. Still very early, all things considered. Northern Cats, this is their 8th match of the season. For the Grovers, their 6th. But majority have been in volleyball tournament settings in the season, which only goes to 3 sets at max, as this one is going to be tipped over by Elena. The sophomore got a lot of playing time last year as a freshman. Injury on the court, they bumped her up, and she just kind of kept going with it, grew some confidence. Foster DeWald here gets the point, and the Grovers got a little run in them right now, down by 4. And they'll get an ace. Downs with her first ace of the night, already with a couple of kills. Makes it now 12-9. 5 consecutive points rattled off here by Fargo Oak Grove as Downs continues to serve. Tess with the dig, back set. This one over the double block on the swing of Hoyland. Downs to Elena, gets it over on the third. This one pushed across on the second by Hubdenis. This one coming through the block, and that's eventually going to be a block by Faith Fury coming all across on that slide. It was Rosted, and Fury earns the block. Point awarded here to Northern Cats to make it now 13-9 in favor of the Jags. Service here from Tess. That'll go into the net, and if there's been an Achilles heel so far in set number 1 for Northern Cats, it's been the service line, kind of Jekyll and Hyde. 3 aces, but 4 service errors as Aspen Jose comes on now to do the honors for the Grovers. Just over the net, Crockett with the dig, tied at the net. Winterquist going back right corner. This one will go out of play, and a point awarded to Fargo Oak Grove. Closest it's been for the Grovers since it was 3-1 Northern Cats. Service here by Jose will continue. Little running jump serve, Crockett. Helping this one out is Lauren Johnson. Crockett pushes it over on the third. A chance for the Grovers to use it. Christensen set middle. This one tipped across by Bolmy. Back row attack by Crockett. Trying to keep that one in play was Downs, and Crockett gets her 3rd kill, and that's a team and match high here in the opening set. 14-11 Northern Cast. Service coming on for the Jags will be with Paige Bosch, the senior setter at 5'4". Bosch into the middle to Downs. Christensen set outside. Big swing by Balmy, who somehow gets that one through with Winterquist and also Lauren Johnson on the outside. And if you get Mari Balmy going here for Oak Grove, and you get Peyton Downs on top of it, and then you add in a sophomore in Foster DeWald, Oak Grove's got options here this season for Coach Michaela Hestal. Northern Cass, Bosch set middle, Winterquist swing. This one off the side of the block there by Bolmy. Fargo Oak Grove up and trying to get it over, and eventually going underneath the net here will be with Mari Bolme after the block there by Winterquist to make it 15-12. Service coming here for Reese Lavig, the junior at 5'4", kind of that defensive specialist spot as well, with Tess Jalbert in the back roll. Back set, right-handed swing for Bolme. Make that Elena Foster DeWald. Foster DeWald able to get the point here, 15-13. So back and forth, we've kind of teetered here in these last handful of points at 2 for Northern Cass. Outside Crockett, cross-court Downs is there. Quickly on the transition, Grovers get it over. Northern Cass with the dig there by Fury. Outside, Peyton Downs tip. Crockett able to muscle that one up and pushed across on the second by Bosch. Christensen back set, right-handed swing through the double block there of Swanson. And Northern Cass with Crockett gets it over on the third. Christensen set outside. Peyton Downs up and down the line, kept alive by Bosch. Winterquist with the push, and that one just misses down the line. It's 15-14. Northern Cass with both timeouts remaining here in this opening set. Fargo Oak Grove, they burned one early after Northern Cass got out in front at 7-2. Service on the way here for Foster DeWald. Crockett gets it over on the third, cover nicely by Downs. Here's a right swing by Bolme. Tesh Jalbert keeps it moving. Winterquist into the net, and we're knotted at 15. It's our first tie since it was one apiece, and a timeout here for Angie Johnson and Northern Cass. The Grovers have clawed back at one time, trailing at 12-4. We're even on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Timeouts here brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care. Visit Southview Dental Care in Moorhead or schedule your next appointment or check out what they have to offer at southviewdentalcare.com. That again is southviewdentalcare.com. Chase Miller with you here tonight from downtown Fargo as it's even here at 15 apiece. Fargo Oak Grove clawing their way back here in this one, while on the opposite side for Northern Cass, what can they kind of do? Seeing some adversity go against them here, and both coaches have used a timeout wisely, as when they've used the timeout, it's been a service error on the opposition, and Northern Cass gets back out in front. Service upcoming here for the senior. With Winterquist down the line, Peyton Downs is there. Back set, right-handed swing on the way for Bolme. Northern Cass, this one gets over on the hit by Olsen. Downs with the tip, good spot, and gets the kill. Peyton Downs with her team-leading third kill here, and we're evened up at 16. Third tie of the opening set. To the service line goes the Grovers here with Mari Bolme. Oak Grove with 2 state tournament appearances in 1999 and 2019. In 2019, the Grovers finished third at state. This able to get across. Peyton Downs tip. Reese Lavig with the cover. Fury, Crockett can't get it across the net, and for the first time tonight, Fargo Oak Grove is playing with a lead. 17-16 Grovers here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Service here for Oak Grove here with the senior in Mari Bolme. Bolme with the serve. Lavig, good pass. Bosch set middle. That'll go Fury. Christensen, where does she go? She sets middle, and this one is hammered home. Taya Rosted with the kill. Her first of the match, and it's Fargo Oak Grove on a little bit of a run right now. Then trailing it at one time, 12-4. Since then, they've been able to get 14 points to Oak Grove's, make that Northern Cass's 4. So a 14-4 run right now here for Fargo Oak Grove. This one gets across on the hit by Olsen. Fargo Oak Grove pushes it on the second with Christensen. Back set on the way. Olsen hits this one down the line. Bolme with the dig. Good help. Here comes Peyton Downs, pushes it across. Good cover by Lavig. Outside Crockett with the right-handed swing, partially blocked at the net. Great spawn attempt. Christensen keeps it alive to Downs. Just can't keep it going. But good attack there from Fargo Oak Grove and a better help there from Mari Balmy. It's now 18-17. And Northern Cass will head to the service line here with Emma Hubdenis, the junior setter. Hubdenis to serve. Aspen Jost in the back. Christensen here at the 10-foot line goes across and Downs with the free ball over on the third. Northern Cass, Hubdenis, back set, right-handed swing. This one will go out of play on a swing there by the senior in Brooklyn Hoyland. It's now 19-17. Substitution coming onto the service line will be Fargo Oak Grove. Berneski here, the sophomore. Service. Unable to get that one over across the net. Point and side out awarded here to Northern Cass. Service coming here with Crockett. The Jags trailing it by a point here in the opening set. Crockett with the serve. Good dig there by Linden. This one hit over on the third with Peyton Downs. Takes Crockett all the way back to the service line. Here comes the middle. Fury with the tip and kill. Check that. Make that Lauren Johnson with the tip and kill. Give the assist there to Emma Hubdenis, and we're knotted at 19 apiece. Fourth tie of the opening set as Fargo Oak Grove just making sure everything is good as we're going to have an earring having to come off here, it looks like, for the Grovers with Taya Rosted here. So 19 all. And our head official here will talk it over again. Also talking it over with the scores table here, just making sure they got everything proper in the rotation, but also you have that, just making sure if you do get a yellow card, making sure that it is marked down just in case something comes up for later on with the second. Regardless, Crockett had to kind of sit there at the service line, and it kind of worked out in Oak Grove's favor, kind of the old icing the kicker or icing the server in this case. It's now 20-19, fifth service error here from Northern Cass. Oak Grove 5 points away from trying to take set number one on their home court. Downs the service line. Jalbert with the dig, tight at the net, Hubdenis, and this one will be an illegal hit on the lift. Those are just ones that Emma will continue to learn, and Angie Johnson wants a timeout on the floor. We'll break with them late in the first set on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Oak Grove leads it by 2.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
High school volleyball on yourliveevent.com. Oak Grove leads it by 2. Last time out for head coach Angie Johnson and the Jags here. And these are going to be learning moments for both teams. Oak Grove and Northern Cass in this region this season. Going to see some youth when it comes to Kindred. Central Cass brings a vast majority back. Their match with Sargent County tonight will be intriguing after Sargent County last season went to Castleton and picked up a win against the Squirrels. And the Warbirds are just always been feisty. The same thing with Hankinson. Maple River's got a new gym out in Tower City as well for the Raiders. And some returning players as this gets over the net on the third. Fargo Oak Grove pushes it across then with Rachel Christensen. Hubdenis set outside. Here goes Fury up and down the line. Good cover there by the Grovers. Dump opportunity by Christensen, covered by Tess. Outside, Fury with a swing and a kill. Will be the fifth different Jag with a point here tonight. It's now 21-20 in favor of Fargo Oak Grove. The fifth different Jag with a kill. Service here for Tess Jalbert. That one hits the top of the ribbon, can't get across the nets. 6-2 service errors, and that has been the difference maker so far on the scoreboard, just giving free points away. If you're Northern Cass, For the Grovers, can they utilize it here with Jost? Good serve. Tesh Jalbert with the dig, set middle, Winterquist tip, and that one just misses the line. Good spot there by Addy, just about a couple of inches past that white line, and now the Grovers are 2 points away from taking set number one. Aspen Jost with the serve as she does a knuckler into the back to Crockett. Tesh Jalbert able to help this one. A crossover on the third by Johnson. Grovers Christensen set outside swing and off the side of the block. Elena with her third kill. Foster DeVald able to earn that one now 24-20. So Elena Foster DeWald there with the point, and now it's set point here for the Grovers. Aspen Jost. Hovdenis back set tight. Winterquist gets it across. This one, big swing. Crockett keeps it going. Another swing. That one gets across the net by Johnson. Christensen push outside, swung on with Elena. And we're going to have a double hit. So Northern Cass keeps the first set going here, and they will need 3 good serves, bare minimum, coming up to try to take the first set or possibly play a little extras here with Paige Bosch. The senior setter returns here for Northern Cass. Bosch the service line. Peyton Downs with the dig. Christensen back set. This one's going to be out of play. No touch on the hit by Balmy. Northern Cass has utilized both their timeouts. Fargo, Oak Grove, they have one remaining. If you get a point here for Northern Cass, we might see that timeout. Service on the way for Bosch. Bosch back right corner. Dug there by Rosted. This one goes off the top of the block. Pancake by Tesh Jalbert, and they try to keep it moving, but unable to do so. Good swing from the outside, and that one's finally finished off here by the Grovers. As Fargo Oak Grove will take it 25-22. Foster DeWald there finishes it off with the kill. Fargo Oak Grove takes the first set 25-22 here against the Jags. Back with the second set after this as we get to our First Class Mortgage set recap around the corner.
Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
When it comes to keeping your home comfortable, Bears Home Solutions has all your needs covered. From expert heating and cooling services to top-notch plumbing and fireplace installations, their team ensures your home stays cozy year-round. Trust their experienced professionals to handle it all, efficiently, affordably, and with a smile. Ready to upgrade? Call Bears Home Solutions at 701-365-0365 or check them out on Facebook. Bears Home Solutions, where comfort meets excellence.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds. Worth it. A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Homegrown local radio is now world.
This set recap brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage at First Class Mortgage in Fargo. Locally owned and operated is more than just their company name. It's the way they do business. Whether you're refinancing a new home or existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. That again is firstclasscorp.com. Leading the way in kills is the sophomore Elena Foster DeWald with 4 kills. Peyton Downs with 3 for Oak Grove. Northern Cass led by Hayden Crockett with 3, then 2 apiece from Olson and Johnson. Aces, 3 of them by 3 different players from Northern Cass, but 6 service errors. Peyton Downs able to get an ace for Fargo Oak Grove. Oak Grove with 2 service errors. Northern Cass led by as much as 12-4. They led throughout until it was eventually Oak Grove took their first lead of the set at 17-16, and they would never relinquish it after that. Northern Cass tied it up at 19, but set number 1 goes to the hometown Grovers, 25-22. Again, that is your set recap, brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. That, again, is firstclasscorp.com. As they take a look and make sure everything is situated properly here, just with the post here at Oak Grove on the near side. So first set again goes to the Grovers. What will set number 2 have in store? And during this time, we can let you know about some other games going on across the region here tonight with Central Cass and Sargent County. Central Cass leads Sargent County in the second set, 21-15. Squirrels took the first set down in Milner as well. You can watch that on yourliveevent.com tonight with Nick Furch, Carrington, and Thompson. That one going on in Thompson. It's Carrington to 14-10 over Thompson in the second set, and Central Cass took the Carrington took the first set as well. And first point of the second set will go to Fargo Oak Grove, and this has been a bugaboo so far for the Jags on the service error. Service on the way here will be with Elena. Bosch set up middle. Winterquist with the kill. Addy with the point. We're knotted at 1. Service here will be with Reese Lavig. Lavig with the serve, a little knuckler to the back left corner. Christensen back set, getting this one over as Balmy on the third. Lavig set middle as Addy gets into the back. Elena with the cover. Outside here goes Downs through the double block. Outside Crockett up and over, and Crockett gets the kill. Hayden Crockett with her 4th, and Northern Cass back-to-back points. Jumps out in front for the first time here in this second set. As they will have the serve upcoming here for the Jags. Volleyball match got underway just over a half hour ago here in downtown Fargo. Jags the service line here with Reese Lavig. Lavig to Jose, gets down to a knee. Christensen outside. This unable to get across with Peyton Downs. It's now 3-1. Region 1 volleyball tournament in November will be in Kindred this season. And then the state tournament will be at the Fargo Dome. Going to be late this year, November 21st to the 23rd. Crockett gets it over on the third. Oak Grove Christensen set middle. This one is pushed, but we'll have a violation. And going over the net will be a jag, and this point will be awarded to Fargo Oak Grove here at 3-2. But this is a sneaky, interesting first game in terms of the region of the season, just in terms of the quality of what these couple of programs have been this year. And quite frankly, both teams, with the pieces they have in place, believe that they have a chance to be a contender again in this region this season. Is going to be a missed swing outside. Now it's 3-all. So how do you learn from this game for both clubs moving forward throughout the rest of the weekend into next week? Lavig down to a knee. Bosch unable to get it over the double block with Olsen. Setting up the block was Rosted. She gets her first one of the match, and just like that, the Grovers have rattled off 3 consecutive points as they lead it now by 1. Mari Bolmy to the service line. Jalbert, Bosch, middle, Winterquist. No touch at the net. Good offense, just couldn't finish one down in the quarter play. And you'll take a one-on-one opportunity there if you're Northern Cass. Now it's 5-3 in favor of the Grovers. Oak Grove will continue to serve. Bosch tight. Joust eventually going to be won by Fargo Oak Grove, and we'll have another violation here on Northern Cass. It's now 6-3. Serve upcoming here with Mari Bolmy. Bolmy to the service line. Bosch set outside Crockett. Crockett cross court. That'll be in. Hayden Crockett with her match-leading 5th kill. Fargo Oak Grove will go back, set to receive this serve from Addie. Back right corner, Peyton Downs. Christensen gets it over after the help there by Taya Rosted. A good serve eventually there by Winterquist. As she heads back to the service line here, trying to tie things up for the Jags, if not even take the lead. That was close to being an ace. This one does get across on the third for the Grovers. Bosch back set on the way. Here's a right-handed swing off the side of the block for Liv Olson. Olson with her 3rd kill. We're knotted at 6. Largest lead of this second set so far has been 3 for the Grovers at 6-3. 3 consecutive points here for the Jags has tied things up. Now make it 4 in a row as it was sent to the net by Taya Rosted. Northern Cass takes their first lead since it was 3-2 in favor of the Jags. Peyton Downs with the pass to Christensen, set outside. Here goes Downs with a tip. Crockett on the cover. Bosch back set on the way. Here goes Olsen, tip. Rosted trying to help it out. We might have a lift or a double hit. Well, we'll have a lift. Make it now 8-6. And it's been Northern Cass with 5 consecutive points to stretch this lead out by 2. Set number 1, for those of you that are just joining us, went to Oak Grove, 25-22. Grovers, back set right-handed swing. This one gets through there with Swanson, and Swanson will eventually get the points here for the Grovers. Caitlin with the kill, 8-7 as Jalberg comes back onto the floor to play the back row here for the Jags. Fargo Oak Grove will head to the service line. As Linden Broneski will come to the service line, hit the ribbon. Crockett with the dig back on the Grovers side. Here goes Downs, tied at the net, and finishing it off will be Northern Cass with Olsen. Olsen award the point now 9-7. As you'll have Northern Cass to the service line here with Hovdenes, part of the 6-2 with Bosch, with Emma here, the junior setter. Jose with the dig. It gets right on the line here for Crockett as she teed it up for a Hayden. And Hayden makes it now 10-7. Timeout on the floor, brought to you in part by Southview Dental in Moorhead. Back after this in downtown Fargo.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Timeout brought to you in part by Southview Dental in Moorhead. Schedule your next dental appointment and check out what they can provide for your dental care at Southview Dental, again in Moorhead. Timeout on the floor, 10-7 Northern Cass. Out in front, first timeout here by Fargo Oak Grove. Service by Hubdenis. Christensen goes to Downs, blocked. Northern Cass is starting to take care of the net a little bit more here in this second set. Hoyland earns the points. And now the Jags getting a little separation here at 11-7. Service will continue here with Emma. Hits one down the line for the ace. That'll be Emma's second ace of the match. It's now 12-7. A quick little substitution coming here into the back row for Fargo Oak Grove with Sophia Geiger. Hubdenis back to the service line here for the Jags. Jose getting helped in the back row. Peyton Downs over on the third. Tess Jalbert. Hubdenis set outside. Here goes Crockett. Swing. Jose down to a knee for a dig. This one trying to push it across with Peyton Downs unable to do so. That'll be a lift regardless if she did get it over the net. Now 13-7. Taking a look at this run again. It was 6-3. So a 10-1 run right now here for Northern Cass to get out in front. Jose with a great superwoman attempt to get that one across Fury tips it over on the second. Here goes Rosted. Crockett able to see it. Northern Cass outside. Crockett with the attack, and Crockett absolutely uncorks another one. Crockett with her 7th kill of the match. 14-7, and now for head coach Michaela Hestalen. Make another substitution. Molly Welsh here, the freshman, will check in. Rachel Christensen will check out at the setter spot, and Hovdenis will continue to serve. She'll go short. Here comes middle. Rosted out of play, no touch at the net, and now it's 15-7. Good serving here upcoming for Northern Cass so far in this particular stretch for the junior setter and Emma Hovdenis here. And Hovdenis will hit one into the net. That'll be just the second of the set for Northern Cass, their 8th of the match, but the damage, so to speak, has been done as they lead it 15-8. Grovers came back trailing it at one point, 10-4 and 12-4 in the first set. Can they come back here in the second? Well, this will help. Peyton Downs to the service line, and Foster DeWald absolutely uncorks on the other side. Now 15-9. Oak Grove, very similar situation when they needed some good serves. Peyton Downs provided that in the first set. Grover's down by 6. Downs into the middle. Lavig with the dig. Hovdenis back set on the way. Here goes Crockett on top of the double block. Helped out by Jose. Free ball over on the third by Downs. Northern Cass. Hovdenis set middle. Fury with the tip. Hovdenis make that Downs off the net. Jose trying to get it over on the third. Does. Crockett, this one back set on the way. Right-handed swing through the block and the kill. Brooklyn Hoyland delivers the goods. That'll be her 4th kill of the match. Make that Hoyland's first here of the second set. It's now 16-9. You have Olsen also with a couple of kills for Northern Cass. Welsh set outside. This one gets over with Foster DeWald on the third. Faith Fury with the attack. Jose with the dig. Welsh set. Here goes down the hammer for Taya Rosted. Rosted with the point, 16-10, and Oak Grove not going away quietly here in the second set. If the Grovers can come back and somehow take the second, they'd be up 2 sets to love going to the third. Northern Cass trying to make it one apiece. Jose with the first service there for the Grovers here in the set, their 3rd of the match, 17-10, and Northern Cass, this is where we've seen Angie Johnson's club in the past. When they get a lead like this, they don't lose it. We'll see if that continues here in 2024. Service, and that one is able to get through. Elena with another kill for the Grovers, 17-11. Serve up coming here for Fargo Oak Grove as going to the service line will be Molly Welsh. Oak Grove able to bring back on Caitlin Swanson front row as well. Tej Jalbert with the dig. Tied at the net, unable to get it across. It's now 17-12. Oak Grove had a 6-3 lead, and eventually a 12-1 run. Changed that quickly to 15-7. Service on the way. Jalbert passes this one up and over, and we will have a violation here on the net of Northern Cass. And Fargo Oak Grove, the one thing they did during that 12-1 run, able to get a point, get a couple of good serves by Peyton Downs, and now they're chipping away at this deficit at 17-13. 3 consecutive points now scored by Fargo Oak Grove. Service will continue here with Welsh. Back set by Hovdenis. Winner quest. Jose with a dig. Welsh is there. This one comes with Peyton Downs push over on the third. Hovdenis set. Addie goes one-on-one, and there wasn't too much of a block, and Addie says thank you very much. She gets the point side out here for Northern Cass. 18-13 service on the way here for the Jags, as this one will be with Paige Bosch. Bosch to the service line. This one comes to Jose in the middle. Well, joust at the net will eventually be a point awarded here towards Northern Cass. Now it's 19-13. Coach Heston has one timeout remaining for the Grovers here in the set. Angie Johnson has both here for the Jags. Service upcoming will continue by Bosch down the line. Welsh set, outside block, off the side, but eventually the kill comes to Caitlin Swanson. That'll be her second of the set. 19-14, Grovers to the service line here with Elena. Oak Grove trying to improve to 4-2 on the season. Jags trying to get to 7-1. Addie blocked at the net by Bolmy. Here goes outside. Oh, miss swing there from Northern Cass, but in the quarter play, free ball over them by Downs. Bosch set, middle. Addie kind of hung in the air. A little hesitation change up, if you will. It still goes down as a point, and it's now 20-14 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. As the serve will come up here with Ray Slavik here as the Jags are 5 points away from closing out set number 2. Little knuckler to Jose. Welsh set. This one gets tipped over by Bolmy. Bosch back set on the way. Olsen gets it over the net for the kill. Peyton Downs was expecting it to go farther than what it did after it hit the net. Olsen so far having a nice productive night. And now it's Northern Cass who leads it by 7. Lavig serve. Jose is there. Grovers get out of the way. Now Peyton Downs with the swing. Crockett with the dig. Crockett on the attack. This one will miss the back right corner. Sat out Fargo Oak Grove. 21-15 in favor of Northern Cass here in set number 2. Grovers with Mari Bolmy, the senior, on to serve here for the Grovers. Reese Slavik, good pass. Here goes Winterquist off the side of the block, but she gets it right back after Taya threw up the block. Addie now with 5 kills on the evening. And the Jags are 3 points away from taking the second set. 25-22 Grovers in the first. Service. Downs with the dig. Welsh outside of Downs. Lavig. Back set. Crockett. Well, getting it right there and ready for it for the Grovers was Caitlin Swanson. Swanson with the block. Oak Grove trailing it by 6. Grovers to serve. Broneski comes to the service line. As she does, Lavig to Bosch. Middle, Fury into the net. 22-19 here for Northern Cass. Grovers continue to serve with Linden. She'll go short. Lavig is there, but she will see this one go out of play. And Broneski is going to earn the ace, and will be a timeout on the floor. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, first timeout for Northern Cass. It's 22-18 Jags here on your liveevent.com.
I love my decision. I love the smallness of it and how close everyone is. Some of my other friends went to a 4-year school, and I'm going to be done before them, even with 2 degrees and for a lot less money. My name's Casey, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like, every time I go to a meeting, like, everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
22-18 Northern Cass out in front over Fargo Oak Grove here in this second set. Fargo Oak Grove to the service line. They will continue here with Broneski, the sophomore. One freshman on the varsity roster this season for Coach Hestallen. Then there's 3 sophomores, one of them at the service line for the underclassmen this year for the Grovers. Crockett with the dig. Bosch back set on the way. This unable to get over with Olivia Olsen. Peyton Downs, part of the block party. Now 22-19. Grovers just chipping away, down 22-15 here at one point. Outside Crockett, she's had the answer. Jose with the dig. Welsh set middle. Here's Peyton Downs, and she hammers it down for the point. her 4th kill of the match. And make it now 5 straight points for the Grovers, who've trimmed this deficit to 2. Service, Broneski, Lavig, Bosch set outside, Crockett tip. Welsh set, here goes Downs, pushes this one across for the points. Peyton Downs with back-to-back points. It's now 22-21. So 22-21, Northern Cass takes a 1-point lead right now, and Fargo Oak Grove a chance to tie after trailing it 21-14 here in this set. Over on the second with Bosch. Welsh set outside, Peyton Downs tip, and Peyton Downs with another one. The senior playing large here for the Grovers that were knotted at 22. Tied at 1-6, and now at 22. Tied at 1-3-6, and now at 22. And a timeout on the floor here for Northern Cass. This will be their second. Seeing how this match has gone this timeout, again brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care. Oak Grove took the opening point, led at 6-3. Then there was a 12-1 run for Northern Cass to take a 15-7 lead. Grovers led by 8 at 16-9, and then led by 7 at 21-14. But since then, it's been a run from Fargo Oak Grove as they got it now an 8-1 run here for the Grovers. Timeout again brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care, your dental home in Moorhead. Grovers trying to come back here and take the second after taking the first. 25-22. Northern Cass out of timeouts. Here goes Fury tip. Downs is there. Welsh backs it off the top of the block. There was Rosted. Here goes outside Crockett down the line for the kill inside out. Hayden Crockett with her match leading 8th kill, 23-22. Northern Cass to the service line, Emma Humdenis. She's already had 2 aces here tonight for the Jags, who are 2 points away from taking the second set now in their own right. Humdenis served, Jose in the middle. This one's going to go to Peyton Downs with the tip, covered by Crockett. It pinballs around, and covered by Crockett, just couldn't get a good enough hit on the volleyball there, and we're knotted at 23. Our 5th tie here of the set. Service here by Fargo Oak Grove, as this one will be with Downs. Tesh Jalbert, Hubdenis, Crockett, good spot. Oak Grove trying to keep it alive, unable to do so. Point will be awarded here to the Jags. 24-23, set point opportunity for Northern Cass. Timeout here for Fargo Oak Grove. We'll take a break with them and finish the set next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 24-23, Northern Cass out in front here in this one. Set point opportunity, timeout for Coach Hestal here. Crockett to serve into the back. Downs helps it. This one gets across in the quarter play. Foster DeWald with the kill, her 7th, knotted at 24. 6th tie here of the set. Been tied at 22, 23, and now 24. Who's going to take a couple of back-to-back points and win this one in extras? Good spot on the tip by Fury, better cover. Foster Wall gets it over with their left hand. Hubdenis set outside. Fury. This one comes into the middle, gets it across. Helped it up, pushed over by Hubdenis. Free ball over on the third. Hovdenes set middle. This one gets it across with Johnson. Oak Grove set outside. Tesh Jalbert is there as this one comes nearly right up to us here in the broadcaster's booth. Elena with a big swing for a kill that gets the Grover faithful off their feet. It's 25-24. Oak Grove now with a set point opportunity. Service upcoming here with Aspen Jose. Jose with the serve, Crockett with the dig. Hovdenes back set on the way. This one gets tipped in a really good spot down the line. A little aggressive tip by Brooklyn Hoyland. She read it perfectly with that double block coming up at the net. Knotted at 25. Fun volleyball here tonight in Fargo. First set, winners by 3 for the Grovers. Second set, well, we're playing some extras in a volleyball match that is nearing now the 55-minute mark here tonight in Fargo. Service upcoming here for Tess. Knuckler across the net. Grover set up outside. Foster to Wald. Tesh Jalbert is there, but Elena able to get her 9th kill, and the Grovers will again have a set point opportunity. Serve here for Oak Grove here with Elena. Make that with Molly Welsh, Coming on to play the front row now will be Caitlin Swanson. Checking out will be Broneski. Grovers to serve. This one in the middle. Tesh Jalbert with the dig. Hovdenes set. Winterquist off the top of the block. Welsh outside. Going back to Elena. Good dig by Crockett. Back set on the way. This one into the middle after the swing there by Hoyland. Tipped across by Bolmy. Jags back set tight. They get it across on the third. Welsh set outside Elena off the top of the block. Northern Cass, Hovdenes backs it on the way. This will go Hoyland. Welsh downs. Free ball over on the third. Pushes Crockett to the back right. Northern Cass with Winterquist, and Jose gets it across. Pushed over, and that one's just going to miss on the outside. What a play by Jose. It was tight, and we're knotted at 26. 26 up here in the second set. For high school volleyball tonight, this has all the feelings of what these two teams played back in Lisbon in November in a Region 1 title. It kind of has that feeling here tonight in early September. Downs in the back row. Grover's back set on the way, right-handed swing, and Tesh Jalbert keeps that one alive. Outside, this one will go. Downs on the cover. Oak Grove will have another opportunity. Foster to Walden to the middle. Crockett is there. Tied at the net. Bolmy gets it across on the push. Crockett helps it out. Free ball over on the third. This will go with Bosch. Can the Grovers use it? Welsh set middle. Bolmy blocked at the net by the right hand of Lauren Johnson. Johnson with the block. Jags now have an opportunity here. Their first since it was 24-23 with the set point in the second. Bosch to the serve. This will take Jose back. Welsh back set. This one is hammered down. The sophomore is playing large. Foster to Wald with the kill. It's now 27 up. Our 9th tie of the set. And our 6th since it was 22 each. Service here by Elena. Crockett able to help it out. They get it over on the third on the hit by Olsen. Grover's outside. Peyton Downs tip covered by Bosch. Tesh Jalbert set. Crockett back on the attack. Joe's trying to chase it down, and Crockett eventually gets the points. Crockett and the Jags will take it 28-27. Service upcoming here for Northern Cass with another set point opportunity now with Reese Lovig. Lovig, Jose. They got to get over on the third. They do, but out of play, and Northern Cass holds on for the second set. Second set goes to the visitors on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 29-27. We're playing at least 4 here tonight in Fargo. Let you know more about it next with our First Class Mortgage set recap coming up around the corner here on your liveevent.com.
American Family Agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American Family Agent.
American Family Insurance.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Dagelman Industries is proud to manufacture tough, high-performance equipment right here in North Dakota. From our industry-defining Pro-Till high-speed discs, bulletproof bulldozer blades, and our robust, heavy-duty land rollers, we focus on support and make the experience of owning a Dagelman unlike any other. Dagelman, engineered tough in North Dakota.
As we come back on our First Class Mortgage set recap here, taking a look at your out-of-town scoreboard, also on yourliveevent.com tonight, Region 1 Volleyball, Central Cass and Sargent County. Central Cass has a 2-0 set lead in the third. It's 24-22 last saw down. Now make it 23 last seen down in Milner. Elena Foster Dewald with 10 kills to lead the way for Fargo Oak Grove. Peyton Downs has 6 for Northern Cass, led by Hayden Crockett. We got her down for 9. Then from there you have Winterquist so far with 5 and Olson with 4. Aces with Hovdenish. She's got 2 here for Northern Cass. For Oak Grove, Broneski with 1 and Downs with 1. 3 make that 4 aces on the night here for Northern Cass with 8 service errors. We're on the opposite side, Fargo Oak Grove with 2 aces with 3 service errors. Set number 1, 25-22 Grover. Set number 2, 29-27 Northern Cass. That is a look at your set recap, brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. For more information, check out First Class Mortgage in Fargo, right on 25th Street and 13th Avenue, or go online to firstclasscorp.com. That again is firstclasscorp.com. Chase Miller with you here this evening down in Fargo. What does set number 3 have in terms of an encore of what set 1 and set number 2 were like? Fargo Oak Grove across the way in their whites. Northern Cass on the near side here in their black uniforms. Oak Grove with Rachel Christensen will come on and serve it up to get things going here in this third set. As Christensen heads to the service line, Crockett. Bosch able to help it out. Winterquist over. Then on the third, Jose. This one off the side of the block, and eventually will be a kill. Elena does it again, and she's got her 11th of the night. So Foster DeWald here has just had a nice steady Eddie performance as a sophomore. Fargo Oak Grove, Northern Cass next year will be making their way to Division A, or the middle class of the 3-class volleyball system next season. As Northern Cass takes the point, and we're knotted at 1 apiece. Very similar to what boys and girls basketball was this past year when it came to the divisions and where teams will go. So Northern Cass and Oak Grove will continue to be region rivals moving forward. Oak Grove will push this one to the outside. Here's a swing. Good swing there by Swanson. Now another chance here for Crockett, and she's able to get that one in for a kill. Crockett now makes it 2-1 in favor of Northern Cass. Crockett will handle her 9th. Service on the way for Lavig. Christensen back set, right-handed swing, and will feed the heavy hitter. Foster to Wald has done it again. It's now tied up at 2. And so far, if there's just a single block, Elena has been able to work around it here tonight. Tied at 2 apiece in this third set. Service here for the Grovers will be with Elena Lavig to Bosch, outside Crockett. Cross court, Jost is there. This one scrapes nearly the ceiling and set up right on a tee for Crockett, who hammers one down. 3-2 in favor of Northern Cass. So both teams just kind of trained a point back and forth here as we start this third set. Winterquist to the service line. Peyton Downs with the tip and kill. That'll be her 7th of the match. And we're knotted at 3 apiece. Actually, we'll see if it's discussed here if there was a deflection. From our advantage point, looked like there was a touch. And if it is, the point will go to Oak Grove. It will be Oak Grove's point. So knotted at 3 apiece. So that's what it looked like from our advantage point here. Not so much of a crow's nest, but more a little mezzanine here at Fargo Oak Grove. As the Grovers with Mari Bolmy to the service line. Northern Cass back in action after tonight. They will host the Warbirds of Weimar-Lidgerwood on Monday for a Region 1 contest. Well, for Fargo Oak Grove after this evening, they will play Tuesday at home hosting Tri-State. So both teams get a little bit of a weekend off after going to Northern Cass last weekend, part of Labor Day at the Northern Cass Invite. Service upcoming here with Emma Hubdenis, as this will be out of play, and it's 4-all. So 4 apiece. Service upcoming for the Grovers with Lyndon Broneski. As Broneski comes on to serve, back left corner. There is Lavig, backs on the way from Hubdenis. Crockett, little changeup, if you will, on the approach. Able to get her 12th kill. Good spot back right corner, now 5-4. So both teams will get some region games in here in the middle part of September. And then some tournament action for the middle part from Northern Cass, playing both in the Lax Burlington Invite and the Fargo East-West or Shields Invite, the East-West crossover. As Fury hits this one into the net, and it's now 5 apiece. So you have that there, and then also for Fargo Oak Grove, they will also partake in the Valley City Invite next weekend, and then later on also be partaking in the Fargo Shields Invitational. Into the net here for Peyton Downs, 5th service error of the match for the Grovers. Northern Cass has 8, Oak Grove has 5. Northern Cass leads it by a point with Tess to the service line. Back left corner, Peyton Downs is there. Able to help it out is Christensen. Elena will see a miss hit out of play, and now it's 7-5. 4 aces for Northern Cass, 2 so far for the Grovers. 4 blocks for the Jags, 3 for Oak Grove. Service here for Tess. In the middle, Christensen, where will she go? Foster DeVault on top of the block, and she uses it. On top of Brooklyn Hoyland here, and Elena with a baker's dozen tonight here in terms of kills. 7-6. Service here for Aspen Jost. Jost to serve. Crockett with the dig. Hubdenis backs it on the way. Hoyland back left corner. This one will go out of play, and the Grovers have tied it at 7. These teams playing awfully even since it was 22 up in the second set, as it has been nearly point for point here between these two clubs. Jost back left corner. Hubdenis sets it up. Free ball over on the third. Downs, Christensen. Here goes Foster DeWald. That'll be out of play. No touch. And the Grovers will see Northern Cass take the side out and the serve. As Bosch will come onto the service line here. Page, a senior setter, part of the 6-2 rotation last season with Addie Rust. Now she gets to start this year as a junior after being a junior her own self last year. This one off top of the block. Back set on the way. Winterquist over the double for Oak Grove. Looking for the dump, and oh, what a spot for Christensen. Rachel Christensen with a dump kill, and we're tied at 8. Did it perfectly here tonight, our 7th tie of the set. Serve here for Oak Grove with the aforementioned Rachel Christensen. Tess Jalbert, good pass to Bosch. Set middle, Winterquist off the side of the block, and she will get the kill. Addie's now up to 6 that we got her down for here tonight, 9-8 in favor of Northern Cass. As Lavig will come on and serve here for the Jags. Lavig to serve, Jose to Christensen, and we'll have a double hit. Yes, we will, double hit there for Christensen, now 10-8. Good volleyball here tonight in downtown Fargo. Winner gets to 2-1 in terms of the set lead. Trina will win it in 4. And Elena hits one in the net. Now it's 11-8. Kayla Hestalin will make a substitution here as Oak Grove will see Molly Walsh coming in for Rachel Christensen here at the setter spot. 11-8 Jags out in front here in the third. Reese Lavig will continue to serve a little knuckler. Jose is able to keep it alive. Peyton Downs with the free ball over on the third. Bosch set, Winterquist, Addie hammering one down. We've seen that a time or two over the years. Just good passing right to a setter with the big middle hitter for Northern Cass. And over the years, it's been Josie Jensen delivering the goods in that spot. Now Addie gets the opportunity this season as that starting middle hitter. For Fargo Oak Grove, free ball over on the third by Balmy. Paige Bosch set. Here goes Winterquist, right-handed side, and she's heating up. Addie with another kill. That's her 8th. 13-8 and a timeout on the floor. Northern Cass has rattled off 5 consecutive points. Oak Grove wants to talk it over. That's their first timeout here of the third set on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Birthday parties and corporate events, and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org, or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
Timeout brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care in Moorhead. Southview Dental Care offers personalized care that fits your needs, from routine checkups to advanced treatments such as same-day crowns and more. For more information, go to southviewdentalcare.com. 13-8 Northern Cass out in front here in the third. Reese Lavig will continue to serve. Back left corner, Northern Cass. Where does Oak Grove go here? They go to Balmy. Lavig is there. Bosch set outside. Here goes Crockett on the attack. Cross court. That'll go out of play, and the point awarded here to Fargo Oak Grove. 13-9 as Grovers will go to the service line here with Elena. Foster Dewald to the service line. Bosch set middle, Winterquist. That'll be in for the points. So Winterquist is going to earn the points on that one. That's the 9th, right in front of the Grover bench. 14-9, Paige Bosch is going to earn the assist. And service will be coming here with Winterquist. As she does, Grover set downs, block. And the block comes with Faith Fury. That'll be her 2nd of the night. 14-9 here for the Jags. Seen the Grovers be in the same situation. The first set, come back and win. The second set, force, if you will, extra volleyball to eventually have Northern Cass win 29-27. That's something that Oak Grove wants to consistently find themselves in, is trailing it by 5 or 6 points here at this point of the set, but they've shown the resilience to come back from it a couple of times here tonight. Crockett able to get that through the block of Taya Rosted. That'll be her 13th kill of the match. It's now 16-10. Service upcoming here for Northern Cass will be with Emma Hovdenis, the 5'5" junior setter. Hovdenis, back right corner, Peyton Downs, gives it to Welsh. Here goes Rosted. Tetch Dahlberg keeps it alive. This one pushed across by Crockett, and that'll just miss the back left corner. Service on the way here for the Grovers. Lyndon Bruneski, the sophomore. This again a rematch of the 2023 Region 1 Volleyball Tournament Championship in Lisbon this past November. Service here for the Grovers. They're 6th in the match, but 3rd in this set. As Crockett comes on to serve. Playing the front row now for the Jakes will be Lauren Johnson. Crockett, this one will nearly hit off a Jost. It looked like it might have possibly hit off the elbow here. And they're going to talk it over with the line judge. The line judge said it did not hit Aspen Jost, but from our vantage point and also Northern Cass's vantage point, it looked like that it possibly maybe grazed Aspen. And they're going to see if it's going to be awarded or not. And they're going to say, nope, it's going to be a service error here for the Jags. That'll be their 10th and make it now 17-12. Service upcoming here for Peyton Downs. Hovdenis set outside. Fury punches it across on the 3rd. Welsh back set. Rosted off the side of the block for the kill. Taya Rosted will have her 3rd. It's now 17-13. Point here for Fargo Oak Grove, and they will continue to serve with Peyton Downs. Downs, Knuckler to Tesh Jalbert, set outside. Here's the attack, and there's the kill. Lauren Johnson with her 3rd of the match. 18-13 Jags. They led 18-13 in the second, and they led 18 to make that 15-13 in the first when Oak Grove had 13 points. Here goes Rosted with the push, covered nicely by Hovdenis. Into the back now, it's going to go Crockett. Rosted throws up the block. Welsh set up outside Foster to Wald. Deflection for the kill. Elena, her 4th kill of the set, her 14th of the match. Now 18-14. Aspen Jost to the service line here for Oak Grove. Jost with the serve into the middle. Crockett. And the points and the ace here for Aspen. 18-15 timeout here for Angie Johnson and the Jags. That'll be her 1st timeout of this 3rd set. We'll break with them here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhbanknd.com. Northern Cass up by 3. Oak Grove with the serve when we return.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
18-15 Jags out in front here on YourLiveEvent.com in the 3rd set. And still a lot more volleyball to be played and to be had here in this 3rd. Jost with the serve. Crockett. This one going to be set up for Elena, but did she get into the net? The answer is going to be yes. Elena had a prime real estate opportunity on that one, but all of a sudden gets a net violation. Fortunate there for Northern Cass. Now it's 19-15. Very easily could have been 18-16. Instead, the serve is upcoming here for Paige Bosch. Bosch with the serve. Peyton Downs. This one sets middle. Balmy unable to get that one. Keep it in the court of play to make it now 20-15. Northern Cass 5 points away. He led 20-14 in the second, only to see Oak Grove force some extra volleyball in that second. Foster Wald with another kill. She had 4 in the first set, 6 in the second, and this is her 5th in the third. 20-16 in favor of Northern Cass, but Oak Grove back to the service side, and we've seen this story before. Grovers trailing it against the Grovers late in the set. Molly Welsh to the service line here. Bosch able to help it. Here's the attack into the net on the swing by Olsen. That's 20-17. Both teams have utilized 1 timeout here in this set as well, so they have 1 remaining. Service down the line. Crockett is there, trying to get that dump opportunity for Bosch as she throws that into the net. Now it's 20-18. So 3 consecutive points rattled off by Oak Grove here. And the Grovers head back to the service line. Continuing, here is the freshman in Welch. Bosch set outside. Olsen over on the third. Welch set. Elena with the tip, covered nicely by Bosch. Tess backs in on the way. Olsen tip. Welsh is there. Peyton Downs on the help. Foster Wald into the middle with Crockett. Bosch back set. This one pushed over there by Lauren Johnson. Grovers up and over. Bosch is able to help it out. Northern Cass. Johnson with a right-handed swing. Aspen Jose able on the cover. Free ball over on the third by Bolmy. Jags set up Winterquist. Little change-up hit, and she gets the kill. That will be her kill of the match, as Winterquist will get her 10th. And for the Jags, they get the side-out opportunity. Service here will be with Lavig. Lavig into the net. That's just the second service error of the set for the Jags, but their 11th of the match. And Elena heads back to the service line for the Grovers, trailing it by 2. Back right corner, Lavig. Bosch set middle. Winterquist for the kill. Addie with her 11th. Quick offense there for Northern Cass, getting the setup right in the middle, going one-on-one. And seeing Winterquist able to use a tip at particular times, and other times able to hammer a couple of them down, which we saw in that particular situation. Timeout on the floor. It's 22-19. A reminder, stay tuned to our post-game show. We'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. We'll also hear from a victorious player, coach, that and more on the post-game, brought to you in part by DJ Coulter Agency. DJ Coulter Agency, come to the man that can cover your can at DJ Coulter Agency. That is djcoulter.com. 22-19, Northern Cass out in front over Fargo Oak Grove in a volleyball match that's gone 80 minutes here tonight in downtown Fargo. Oak Grove won the first set 25-22. Northern Cass won the second set 29-27. After the timeout, Oak Grove will be without any for the remainder here of this set, while on the opposite side, Northern Cass, they will have 1 remaining. Service here for Winterquist, as Addie heads back to the service line. Back right corner, Peyton Downs. Downs with a tip. Crockett is there. Fury helps it out, pushed across by Lavig. Downs, Welsh, middle. Bolmy off the side of the block. Northern Cass with Winterquist pushes it across. Aspen Jose is there. Welsh backs it on the way. Here's Swanson, blocked by Fury at the net. Northern Cass, you can say, steals a point there. They will take it 23-19. Northern Cass trying to get up 2 sets to 1. They're 2 points away here in the third from doing so. Downs, Welsh, outside Peyton. Jose sees this one across after a little deflection there. We've seen Northern Cass do a better job in the second and the third, creating some traffic or havoc at the net. Set point opportunity for the visiting Jags. 24-19, Winterquist to serve. Downs the back right. Jose to Peyton here. This one blocked. Downs gets it right back out across. Bosch outside Crockett. Right-handed swing down the line. In for the kill. With the exclamation point, Crockett with her 14th kill of the match. and Northern Cass takes it 25-19. Northern Cass now leads it 2-1. Our First Class Mortgage set recap is coming up next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The 2024 R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide. The digital version of the R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is available at rjbroadcasting.com. This year, featuring schedules for the fall sports teams in the region, along with photos, coaches' bios, and highlights from the 2023 season and the fall broadcast schedule for R&J Sports and YourLiveEvent.com. The digital version of the 2024 R&J Sports Guide is available now at rjbroadcasting.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
There was an idea
to bring together a group of remarkable people.
So when they needed us, the call is answered.
We need to get the right protection to as many people as we can.
We need to protect as many as we can.
We will.
We don't give up. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IREinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
As we come back with our First Class Mortgage set recap here, 2-1 Northern Cass. Northern Cass led throughout the majority of that particular set, tied at 8 apiece. It was tied early back and forth, nearly point for point. Then they go on a run at 8-0 to make it 5 consecutive points by Northern Cass. They would go on to win that set again, 25-19. Winner Quest in double digits with kills as well with Crockett so far here today for the Jags. All for Fargo Oak Grove, Foster Dewald so far with 15 kills, 7 for downs in that category. Northern Cass, 11 service errors, 4 aces. Oak Grove with 6 service errors and 3 aces here tonight. Oak Grove took the opening set. Northern Cass has taken set 2 and set 3. Now we'll see what set 4 has in store as they're taking a look again, making sure the rotation is all good with both Northern Cass and Fargo Oak Grove here tonight. Again, that is a First Class set recap. First Class Mortgage, whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and first-class experience. For more information, go to firstclasscorp.com. Service here for Bosch to begin this 4th set of play. This will go middle. Bolmy. Tesh Jalbert is there trying to chase it down. Eventually it's going to be Olsen. Then this one will be out of play. Good chase by Liv. Point, though, will go towards Fargo Oak Grove. So Oak Grove will take the opening point to the 4th set. Foster Dewald to serve, and this one will go into the net. As you'll have Reese Slavic to the service line here for Northern Cass, and she's done a good job at the service line here tonight for the Jags. Lavig with the serve. This one will go out of play. It'll be her team's 12th service error of the night. Now 2-1. As Oak Grove will have Mari Bolmy. Tesh Jalbert, Bosch. Dump opportunity. Peyton Downs gets it across. Bosch tight, pushed across then by Winter Quest. Oak Grove set outside. Peyton Downs right-handed swing. Lavig is there. Bosch set outside. Crockett off top of the net for the point. I've seen Oak Grove a time or two go to Elena when they needed a point. And for Northern Cass, we've seen a time or two go to Hayden, kind of in that same category. Second tie of the match. Grover set outside. Here goes Downs. Winter Quest. Bosch back set on the way. This one, was it touched or no, it was not. No deflection. After the swing there by Olivia Olson, and the Grovers regain the lead here at 3-2. Oak Grove trying to push this 1-5 on the opposite side. Northern Cass trying to get out of dodge, if you will, with a 3-1 set win and head back home to that Hunter area. Northern Cass set. Here goes Fury in the back. This one will go out of play. Now 4-2 in favor of the Grovers, as they will have Broneski here on to serve. Broneski, this will be short, just hits the ribbon and goes down for the ace. Broneski with her second ace, and the Grovers have taken a 5-2 advantage. Service, back left corner, Crockett's there. Bosch outside, here goes Crockett down the line for the kill. Hayden Crockett with another point here for Northern Cass. 5-3, Grovers up by 2 as Emma Hovdenis, with a couple of aces tonight, heads back to the service line for the Jags. Into the middle. Grovers will have a dump kill opportunity there for Rachel Christensen. Seen her use it a couple of times as Rosted was coming over on that slide, but Christensen able to get it across the net, and the point awarded here to Fargo Oak Grove. Peyton Downs to serve. As she does, Chess Jalbert is there. And eventually a chance goes awry for Taya Rosted, as that one was put on a tee for her. Point will be awarded to Northern Cass. Now it's 6-4. Serve upcoming. Oak Grove with Christensen. That one will be in. She does it again. Now 7-4. Rachel Christensen with her third kill. That's the second of the set to make it now 7-4 here for the Grovers out in front. As Jose will come on here. Back left corner. Northern Cass with Hovdenis. Back set on the way. Right-handed swing. Block at the net by Hoyland. And we eventually have a violation upcoming here on the Grovers. As Tess Jalbert will come back to the service line. Winterquist will come on and play the front row for the Jags. Jalbert into the back right corner. Christensen sets. This one is tipped and down for the point. Foster Dewald with her 16th point. Make that her 16th kill of the match. 8-5, Grovers in a must-need-it set. Lead by 3. Rachel Christensen to the service line here for the Grovers. Rally scoring up to 25 if we get to a fifth set. And it's the same, but up to 15. Got to win by 2. Grovers. Elena gets it across. Hovdenis set middle. Addy over on the third. Peyton Downs. Foster DeVold. Tess Jalbert is there. Crockett from the back row throws a little changeup for the kill. Hayden Crockett from the back row attack. Able to make it now 8-6. Service here for Northern Cass will be with Paige Bosch. Thinking of back row attack kind of makes you think of Saved by the Bell with Zach Morris and the Zach Attack Band back in the 90s with that sitcom. There's a nice serve here for Northern Cass as they will take it now 8-7. For Northern Cass with Paige Bosch. As the Jags will continue to serve. Jose. Grover is able to help it out. Swanson over on the third. Liv able to get it across then from Northern Cass. Outside, Foster to Volt, blocked by Johnson. Elena to Crockett. Bosch back set. Right-handed swing by Johnson. Can't get over to make it 9-7. Oak Grove up by a pair here as Foster DeWald will come on and serve. This will go across with Winterquist into the net to make it a 10-7 lead here for the Grovers. School volleyball tonight here on yourliveevent.com. So keep you apprised of what's going on down in Milner as that one has gone final. I'll let you know about it here in between a timeout or once this match has concluded, as it's going to be another hitting error here on Northern Cass to make it 11-7, and Angie Johnson wants a timeout. We'll break with them. This timeout brought to you in part by Southview Dental here on yourliveevent.com.
Tonight at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Timeout brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care. Out-of-town scoreboard from Milner. Central Cass hangs on with a 3-love victory going into extras into third at Sargent County, but the Squirrels improved to 1-0 in Region 1 play, while Sargent County drops now to 0-1. Any other scores that we get, we'll provide them for you, but again, a final. Central Cass 3-0 over Sargent County down in Milner. Timeout again brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care. First timeout from Northern Cass. Grovers lead it by 4 here in the fourth. Winterquist with the assist from Bosch. Not worth her 12th kill of the match, making now 11-8. For the majority of the first, second, and the third set in this particular situation, it's been Oak Grove trailing Northern Cass by 2, 4, or maybe 5 points, but here in this fourth set, it's Northern Cass trailing on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Back set, this one will come through to Maury Bolmy, the senior with the kill. That one was set up perfectly by Christensen to make it now 12-8. Service will be upcoming here for Bolmy. Bolmy to Lavig. Northern Cass here with Crockett able to get that one across and quickly back over after dig by Downs. This one comes through and just hits the top of the block as Olsen earns the kill here for Northern Cass. That'll be her 5th of the match. Now make it 12-9. Winterquist to serve. Downs with the dig. This one will come middle. Good job by Bosch to keep it going after the hit by Rostad, and this one will go out of play. 13-9, Grovers out in front as they will come on to serve here with Broneski. Broneski with the serve. Takes Lavig back in the middle. Crockett on the attack. Aspen Jost keeps it going. Downs on the cover. Free ball over on the third. Gets it across. Fury. Bosch. Back set. Here goes Liv. Can't get it over. It'll be 4. And the points will be awarded here to Fargo Oak Grove to now make it 14-9 Grovers. Serve up coming for Oak Grove is this one will be with Broneski. That'll be out of play. 8th service error of the match. Their 2nd of the set. And the Grovers are leading it by 4. Emma Hubdenis, the 5'5 junior setter, heads back to the service line for Coach Angie Johnson in Northern Cass. This will flutter across. They got to get it over on a free ball. Christensen playing that one was Lavig. Set outside Crockett. Jost is there to keep it alive. Peyton Downs free ball over on the third. Hubdeness back set. This one goes to Hoyland. Peyton Downs over the double block. Crockett, this one sets up and finally hammering it down is going to be Taya Rosted. Her fourth kill of the match makes it 15-10 Grovers. Peyton Downs to the service line here for Oak Grove. Downs into the net. No chance here for Northern Cass to try to use it. Here's the situation. Oak Grove took the first set by 3. Northern Cass won the second set in extras 29-27. And Northern Cass won 25-19 in the third. Oak Grove, Rosted with the tip. Tesh Jalbert with the cover. Back set on the way. Hoyland into the net. And the Grovers take the point and the serve. Oak Grove trying to get this one into a fourth and decisive, eventually fifth set here in the fourth. Service coming by Jose. Aspen running jump serve, Tesh Jalbert. Hobdenis outside Fury. Peyton Downs is there on the cover. This one will come through for a kill. Elena with her 17th kill of the match. Foster DeWald with another kill. It's 17-11. Substitution coming in here for Coach Angie Johnson. As we'll see Hoyland check out and Natalia Gietzen check in, the junior at 5'9". So Gietzen getting a little run here in the third. Service here by Jose. Set. This one will be tipped coming down. Peyton Downs gets it over across the net. Hubdenis. Back set. This one in to the net by Fury, now at 18-11. And the Grovers out in front. And Northern Cass has already used one timeout here in this set. Service upcoming for Oak Grove. Tesh Jalbert. Laving. Northern Cass gets it over. There with Faith Fury. Here's a tip and a kill. Bolmy earns the point. That'll be her third kill. Now 19-11. This could be one of those learning situations, too, where, yes, you want to call a timeout, but we will have a violation here into the net on Fargo Oak Grove, they'll say. So disregard the point. It'll be 18-12. Bolmy still with 2 kills. That will be a net violation. So if you're Northern Cass, you won't get too many more breaks here in the fourth. Got to take it. If you're the Grovers, quick side out here could get this one to the fifth. Lena over on the double block. Hubdenis. This one goes to Winterquist for the kill. Give Emma the assist. Give Addie the kill. It's now 18-13. Oak Grove with 2 timeouts remaining in their own right. Service here by Tesh Jalbert. Grovers will then have a double hit, make it 18-14. Kayla Heston might give it one more point here before she potentially has to call a timeout. Service, back right corner. This one set to the outside, little knuckler. Northern Cass, this one with Gietzen across. Grovers push it. Northern Cass, Winterquist with the tip, Downs on the cover. Grovers quickly across with Christensen for the points. Makes it now 19-14. 19-14, Fargo Oak Grove on in front, and Angie Johnson wants a timeout. We'll break with them on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Last timeout for the Grovers here in the fourth set.
This is Jim, and along with Bernie, we're inviting R&J Broadcasting Incorporated listeners to join us on a tour of the Hawaiian Islands, February 22nd through March 3rd. The Big Island will be part of this trip while taking in the breathtaking views of Oahu, the Big Island, and Maui. Enjoy the perfect balance between scheduled activities mixed with personal leisure time. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ to learn more about this tour, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
That was the last time out by Northern Cass, that is, in the fourth set here, as the Grovers lead it 19-14. Timeout brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care. That, again, is your dental home in Moorhead. Service for the Grovers here with Rachel Christensen. Christensen. Back left corner with Johnson. Crockett able to help it out to Johnson. Cross court. Downs is there. Right back across the side of the net to Johnson. Outside. And eventually off the side of the block. Foster Wald earns another kill. She's got 18 in the match. 20-14. Johnson able with the dig. Back set on the way. This into the net now. 21-14 after the swing there by Geetson. She will check out. Hoyland will check in. And Oak Grove is 4 points away from sending this one in the fifth. Jags middle. Winterquist unable to get it over the net. That went 22-14. Grovers here with Rachel Christensen to the service line. Jags will sub out here with Hayden Crockett. Is coming in for Northern Cass will be Avery Davidson. Davidson, the sophomore, at 5'2". Just looks like this might be one of those situations where you just give Hayden a little bit of a breather on the bench to maybe regain a little bit of the legs here. 22-15, especially considering both Fargo, Oak Grove, and Northern Cass early on the season. You just haven't seen a five-setter yet. Both teams able to win on Tuesday, Northern Cass able to win on Tuesday. Both teams played on the road. Oak Grove lost in 4 to Hillsboro. Paige Bosch to serve. Aspen Jost in the back. Backs on the way. Foster a Vol. Tesh Dahlberg trying to keep it alive, but eventually Elena with another point. 23-15. Oak Grove 2 points away here, and Foster to Wald again on to serve. Bosch set middle. Addy. Nice little change up on the hip back left corner. Makes it 23-16. Hayden Crockett back out front quickly. Reese Lavig also back in. And here's where Northern Cass needs about 4 or 5 good serves to try to check back into this game. Oak Grove, quick shot out. You can get this one to the fifth. Christensen, back set, tipped by Balmy, covered by Winterquist. Jags push outside. Here goes Crockett for the kill. And Northern Cass cuts into that deficit. Now it's at 6. Oak Grove has led for the majority of this fourth set. Northern Cass had a 2-1 lead, but outside of that, it's been tied or Oak Grove out in front. Balmy down the line. Tesh Jalbert on the cover. Bosch is there out to Crockett cross court. Aspen Jost with the dig. Now it's to Peyton Downs up and over that double block. Paige Bosch for the dump opportunity. Covered there by Christensen. Peyton Downs over on the third. Tesh Jalbert, Bosch push outside. Crockett in the quarter play, but blocked by Balmy. Over on the Grover side, and Crockett gets the block. And then Crockett went one-on-one with Swanson on that time, and Crockett earns the battle. 23-18, Jags back within 5. Reese to serve, back right corner. Peyton Downs is there. Downs on the attack, able to get the points. Her 8th kill of the match. Now 24-18 in the set point opportunity here in the fourth for the Grovers. Service here for Oak Grove will be with Balmy. Back right corner, and that's going to do it here in the fifth. Balmy earns the ace, and in set number 4, it goes to Fargo Oak Grove, 25-18. We're tied at 2 sets apiece. The fifth and decisive set is coming up next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Company is now accepting applications for a full-time customer service representative. Primary duties is to provide customer care on inbound calls and for walk-in traffic, provide proactive sales to customers and administrative duties following the sale of products and services, complete general bookkeeping and other office duties as assigned. Halstead Telephone Company provides a competitive wage and generous benefits package, including health, dental, vision, paid vacation, sick time, and retirement. Go to the website for more information, halsteadtel.com/careers. Position will remain open until filled.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance home dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org. It's been entertaining tonight. We'll say that. Both of these teams playing in their first five-setter of the season. This is the 8th match for Northern Cass, but the first 6 of them were in just bare max in terms of 3 sitters, the most you could go in the Northern Cass invite. For Fargo Oak Grove, this is their 6th match of the season. The first 4, just like Northern Cass, they played at the Northern Cass invite, so they can only go 3. So for both teams, this would be their first 5-setter of the season. Northern Cass and Fargo Oak Grove, First Class Mortgage set recap here. For Fargo Oak Grove, they're led by the sophomore, Elena Foster-Dewald, with 19 kills. The next closest is Peyton Downs with 8. Northern Cass so far led by Hayden Crockett. We have her down on this one for 18 kills. And then Winterquist has got a nice kind of tandem combination. She's got 14 to our numbers here. Oak Grove won the first and the fourth set, 25-22, 25-18. Northern Cass won the second and the third, 29-27 and 25-19. That again is our First Class Mortgage set recap. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. Locally owned and operated, First Class Mortgage is more than their company name. It's the way they do business. Winner improves to 1-0 in Region 1 play. Loser will be on the bottom of Region 1 volleyball just to start the season, albeit just a game behind. But when we get to November, matches like these could determine what a team's seed line could potentially be going into the postseason. So we will keep you apprised of any other scores that come across the way here tonight for some finals. Central Cass with the sweep over Sargent County earlier tonight in Milner. And we're going to have a lift or a double hit. This one will go across. Violation up to 15, win by 2. That's the name of the game here in the 5th. Oak Grove takes the first point on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Service continues by Christensen, and that's an ace. Christensen earns the ace here. And Oak Grove takes a 2-0 lead here in the 5th. Service continues. Free ball over on the third by Crockett. Back right, pushes Peyton Downs there. Eventually a free ball back over. Crockett is there. Paige Bosch will see this one outside. Tip, and eventually blocked by the Grovers. Caitlin Swanson with her second block, and Angie Johnson quickly wants a timeout. It's 3-0 Grovers. Timeout here for Northern Cass. We'll take it with them on YourLiveEvent.com.
And on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies, including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care. Southview Dental Care, let them be your dental home over in Moorhead. So Fargo Oak Grove with a 3-0 lead here in the fifth. Grovers will continue to serve. Bosch middle, Winterquist, and Winterquist gets the point. Bosch gets the assist. And the side-out opportunity here with Reese Lavig to the service line for Northern Cass. Lavig will come on here. Into the middle, Aspen Jost is there. Back set on the way. This one is unable to get over the net there with the tip opportunity by Foster Dewald to make it now 3-2. Lavig back to the service line here for Northern Cass. To Jost, and that'll be an ace. Reese Lavig makes it 3 consecutive points here for Northern Cass. Grovers looking for the point to regain the advantage at 4-3. Northern Cass trying to take their first lead here in the fifth. Lavig serves. Elena with the dig. Set middle. Bolmy. And Bolmy gets the point. Mari Bolmy's third kill of the match makes it now 4-3. Grover's out in front. Service will be coming here with Foster Dewald. As Reese Lavig just ties the left shoe. Lena to serve. Tess Jalbert there with the dig. Back set on the way. Winterquist tip. Peyton Downs on the cover. Set middle. Bolmy. Tess. Good dig. Push outside. There goes Crockett down the line. And that one will miss. Point for the Grovers at 5-3. Good spot by Crockett. Just missed right in front of that Grover bench. And Oak Grove leads it by 2. They have one timeout remaining for Northern Cass here in this fifth. Oak Grove has both. Bosch set. Here goes Liv off the top of the block. Christensen outside. Peyton Downs tip and down for the points. Makes it 6-3. So this game has teetered back with 3-0 runs. First by Oak Grove, then by Northern Cass, and now again by the Grovers. Foster DeVold. Crockett off the top of the block. Foster DeWald able to help it out. Free ball over on the third. Bosch set. Winterquist into the Grover bench. 7-3 and a timeout for Angie Johnson. We'll keep it here as Oak Grove leads it by 4 as we're nearing the midway point of set number 3. 7-3 Grovers on yourliveevent.com. From routine checkups to advanced treatments such as same-day crowns and implants, Southview Dental Care and Moorhead offers personalized care that fits your request. Schedule your next dental appointment by going to their website at southviewdentalcare.com. Then again, at southviewdentalcare.com. 7-3 Grovers, and stay tuned with us after the post-game show. We'll hear from a victorious player, take a look at the final numbers, and get you set for what's coming up next for both of these clubs. That and more still to come here after the conclusion of this volleyball match. In a game that's gone 1 hour and 55 minutes so far, this match has. Looking to get to that 2-hour mark here tonight in Fargo. Grovers with Elena to the service line. 7-3, 4 consecutive points rattled off here by Oak Grove. And Northern Cass is on the timeouts. This will go into the service error category. The Grovers, their 10th of the match. Northern Cass, they have 12. As Addie to the service line. Winterquist, back right corner. Peyton Downs. Jose, back to Peyton, pushes it across. Bosch, Lavig, and Crockett were there, and Reese and Hayden just unable to communicate and who was going to go get that one as Reese was chasing it down, not knowing that Hayden was right behind her, who probably had a better advantage point to at least continue to play the point, but regardless, it's going to be awarded to the Grovers. Balmy to serve. Live, good pass. Bosch set outside. Crockett off the top. Elena on the cover. Christensen, this one tipped. Tess Jalbert on the second. Crockett on the attack down the line, covered by Christensen. Outside, Peyton Downs over the double block. Tess Jalbert with the sprawl attempt. Free ball over on the third by Lavig. Northern Cass set outside. Here goes Downs. Tess Jalbert on the second. Now Crockett on the third. Elena with the hit. Grover set middle. This one's going to be on the swing there by Rosted. Here's an opportunity. Rosted gets it across. Elena Foster D-Wall does the same. Now it goes to Crockett, and Crockett on the missed hit, and the point on the longest volley of the match goes to the Grovers. 9-4 Oak Grove. Fargo Oak Grove 9-4 here over Northern Cass. Here in the fifth. Bosch back set. Swung over by Olsen. Grovers. Peyton Downs across on the third. Tess Jalbert set outside Crockett off the block for the kill. Crockett with her 19th kill of the match makes it 9-5. Grovers out in front. Service here by Hovdenis. Back row of Jose. Foster, Dewald, and Downs here for the Grovers. Set to receive this serve by Emma. Hovdenis into the middle. Oak Grove. Peyton Downs pushes it across. Hovdenis is there. Crockett with the swing on top of the block. Jose able to help it out. This one comes middle. Tipped by Rosted. Back set. This will be Crockett tipped but unable to get over the net. Grovers up by 5, and that's the number they need to put Northern Cass away here in this Region 1 opener for both clubs. Broneski to the service line. Broneski to serve. That will be an ace. That is Linden's third ace of the match. It's 11-5 Oak Grove. Grovers with 7 aces tonight. Oak Grove 4 points away. Service by Linden again. Tess Jalbert is there. Northern Cass set middle. Fury tip. Grovers get it across. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way. Bomey able to get that one over. Now make it 12-5. Tied at 3, and since then it's been all Oak Grove on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Grovers to serve. This will be tight, and finishing it down will be Peyton Downs. Oak Grove can feel it, up by 8 and 2 points away here in the fifth from trying to take down Northern Cass. Service upcoming by the Grovers here with Broneski. The crowd hushes to a silence. Tess Jalbert with the dig. Hovdenis back set Crockett. Back right corner. Elena on the cover. This one coming across with Rosted into the net. Northern Cass gets the side out at 13-6, and similar to what they needed in the 4th set, they will need some quality serves. But now this time coming by Crockett. Trailing it by 7 here in the 5th. Hayden serve back right corner. Finishing one down there for Northern Cass is going to be Lauren Johnson. Johnson with the point on the way to make it 13-7. So good serve by Crockett results in a point. Crockett, Jose. This one's set. Peyton Downs, big swing. Crockett keeps it alive. Fury with the attack. Jose keeps it in the middle court of play. Peyton Downs with the tip, covered by Hovdenis. Tess Jalbert on the bump. Crockett in the back with the pushover on the third. Grovers set. Here comes Downs. There is Hovdenis. Able to help it out is Hoyland. Pushed across then on the third by Johnson. Dump opportunity. Fury is there. Fury on the attack. Gets it through the block for the kill. 13-8. Oak Grove does have 2 timeouts remaining. Northern Cass is out of timeouts. Crockett back to service line here for Northern Cass. Into the middle, Jose trying to keep it alive. Christensen chasing it down, pushed across on the third. Jags with fury, right-handed swing. This one will be out. Is there no touch? There is no deflection. Out of play, makes it 14-8 Grovers. Match point opportunity for Oak Grove. Peyton Downs as the Grover faithful are on their feet. Downs to serve, gets it across. Tesh Jalbert with a sprawling dig, pushed over. Then eventually, Grovers with Christensen back left corner in, and that'll do it. Fargo Oak Grove has tamed the Region 1 beast. That is Northern Cass, in a match that goes 2 hours and 2 minutes tonight here in downtown Fargo. Your final, Oak Grove wins it 3-2. 25-22, 27-29, 19-25, 25-18, and 15-8. Fargo Oak Grove improves to 4-2 on the season, 1-0 in Region 1 play, while for Northern Cass, they drop to 6-2 on the season and 0-1 in Region 1 play. Northern Cass next up, hosting the Warbirds of Wymer-Lidgewood on Monday night here on YourLiveEvent.com, while for Fargo Oak Grove, they will host Tri-State on Tuesday. That match will also be here on YourLiveEvent.com. Post-game show is coming up next here in Fargo.
Polar Communications. Innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
From routine checkups to advanced treatments such as same-day crowns and implants, Southview Dental Care offers personalized care that fits your needs. They are there when you need them most, offering emergency examinations with same-day treatment in most cases. Have a cold sore or canker sore? Southview Dental Care provides laser treatments to address these painful conditions. Schedule your next dental appointment at southviewdentalcare.com. That's southviewdentalcare.com. Southview Dental Care in Moorhead is your dental home.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com, local voices from local radio.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
As we come back on our post-game show, our Enbridge Energy player of the game with us here today for the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers. That is the sophomore outside hitter, Elena Foster-Devold here, able to get, we had you down for 19 kills in the match. Elena, let's just talk about this one. Back and forth game, goes 5. Early in the season, kind of feels like postseason volleyball a little bit. What'd you see from your club after falling short in Hillsborough on Tuesday to come back 48 hours and kind of tame the beast in Region 1, that is Northern Cass?
We knew it was going to be a tough game, and so we knew we had to bring everything that we had. We really worked on everything that we knew about Northern Cass in practice yesterday, and that definitely helped us a lot today. We had all the grit that we needed, and we never got down on each other. We were super loud, and we just worked so well as a team today.
What did you see from Peyton Down? She made some big swings when you needed it, also able to help out back row and some pretty good serves. What did you see from Peyton here today?
She held us all accountable, which is what we all need. She's a great captain when we're on the court, and it just really helps knowing that she's always there for us to cover us and to put it away when we need her to.
How big of a confidence booster is this early on this season? There's still a ton of volleyball left, but knowing how close this team was last year, getting down to Lisbon to that Region 1 championship, how much big of a confidence booster can this be, Elena, moving forward?
This is a big one. I think it's going to show us that we can beat really hard teams. And, if we play like this all the time, we're going to have a lot of success.
Fun atmosphere, good crowd. Biggest thing you want to take forward with you. You get the weekend. You don't have to worry about volleyball this weekend. You got Tri-State coming up on Tuesday, a lot of volleyball next week. What do you want to take from this one moving forward to try to get to 2-0 in Region 1 play next Tuesday?
Honestly, just working together as a team and just talking the entire time. And if we get down in a rut, that we notice that right away and we get out as fast as we can.
Elena, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck moving forward and enjoy the weekend.
Thank you so much.
Our Enbridge Energy player of the game, again, the sophomore with 19 kills, Elena Foster-Diewald here tonight. We're back after this. We'll hear from the head coach, Michaela Hesdalen, around the corner.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
When it comes to keeping your home comfortable, Bears Home Solutions has all your needs covered. From expert heating and cooling services to top-notch plumbing and fireplace installations, their team ensures your home stays cozy year-round. Trust their experienced professionals to handle it all efficiently, affordably, and with a smile. Ready to upgrade? Call Bears Home Solutions at 701-365-0365 or check them out on Facebook. Bears Home Solutions, where comfort meets excellence. As we continue on our post-game show, these interviews, again, brought to you in part by DJ Coulter Agency with some of our post-game connection here. And first things first, Michaela Hesdalen, the head coach of Fargo Oak Grove, joining us here. Michaela, it kind of felt like November volleyball in here. I mean, it had that inclination of what postseason volleyball could be here in Region 1 this season. A really good start, obviously. You take the first set, 25-22. You push Northern Cass in that second after trailing it by 7-8. Just what did you see from your team top to bottom here tonight in taking a Region 1 early season large, if you will, match home tonight here at Fargo Oak Grove?
Yeah, great win overall. I think the biggest thing that I saw from our girls was the determination. They got down at the beginning of a few of those first sets, and they fought back every single ball, and that's really all that you can ask of a team. We're going to make errors. We're going to have great plays, but if you fight every single rally and through every single point, we'll be successful in the end.
I know we talked about the sophomore a little bit, Elena, but again, 19 kills, and it just seemed like when you needed a point, she was there. Even in the fifth set, able to play that back row, go around the world, able to help out certain plays. What did you just see from the sophomore who really, I would say, not necessarily grew up from last year, but you saw what she kind of developed in the off season, and that game just got a lot more confident here tonight?
Honestly, I'm speechless when it comes to her play today. I was so proud, so impressed with her, and we've been working a lot off season, over the summer, preseason here, of working with shots, not just going up and swinging as hard as we can at the ball. And to see a player do that is amazing. That growth is awesome. And for her to do that tonight against a great team is all you can ask for.
Linden, a couple of aces. We had her down for 3, and she had one which kind of was maybe the backbreaker there in the 5th. What did you just see from her play, particularly at the service line tonight?
Yeah, it's not easy to come in and serve a ball, especially as a younger player. Super proud of her as well. It's always nice to have that little extra energy boost getting that ace when you're playing a team like Northern Cass. So for her to come in composed and to be able to do something like that is awesome.
Able to get 1-0 in the region. We obviously have a ton of volleyball left to be played here, Michaela, but I asked you this in the pregame show, what would a win mean against a quality opponent in Northern Cass? Now that you picked up the win, what does it mean moving forward when you get to Tri-State on Tuesday and then a lot of volleyball next week with that Valley City tournament next Saturday?
Yeah, I think definitely having that win is huge. That gives the girls the confidence that they need. Yep. And we weren't perfect. We didn't play perfect volleyball. We made errors. We didn't necessarily control the pass and the serve game the whole time. But we still have things to work on, And like you said, there's so much volleyball left, and I think it gives them that good confidence boost and shows them how good of a team we can be when we put our mind to it and when we fight every point.
I know as a coach it was probably hot and humid and sweaty in here, but as a volleyball fan it was a lot of fun to see a match like that in early September. Only looking forward to see more quality volleyball as the season continues. Michaela, congratulations on the win and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you so much.
That again, Coach Hestalin for Fargo Oak Grove. Will continue after this here on your liveevent.com.
We know switching banks takes time, but what if we told you that at Bell Bank we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees.
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
As we continue here, our Enbridge Energy player of the game, again, we just heard from her moments ago. That is the sophomore Elena Foster Devold with 19 kills in this one. She's our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Go to enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes Enbridge Energy. And our post-match interviews, again, brought to you in part by DJ Coulter Agency at DJ Coulter Agency with American Family Insurance. They got you covered from auto, home, life, business, and farm insurance agency that wants your shot at your business. So coming up next for both of these clubs, we will have the match on Monday night for Northern Cass hosting the Warbirds of Waimea-Lidgewood. JV roughly at 6 with varsity to follow. And then for the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers at Tri-State, they will host, Tri-State on Tuesday. Then they will make their way to Sargent County on Thursday. A week from tonight, we'll have that for you here on your liveevent.com. On behalf of Angie Johnson and Coach Hestalin, join us in the pregame show, and Elena join us in the postgame show as well. I'm Chase Miller. Thank you so much for tuning in to high school volleyball tonight. Make sure you join us for more high school action coming up throughout the week, including some more high school football. We got the Jags and the Squirrels tomorrow night in Castleton, just one of 7 high school football games for Friday Night Lights. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your week.